And of course, yes, we need to give a big shout out to Bud Light for all their support as well during this Tekken Online Challenge. Catch the Bud Light Beer League tournament if you want to get involved in any Tekken action every single Tuesday. Head on over to twitch.tv/Bud Light. Follow right now, subscribe right now, and be a part of their action that goes down each and every Tuesday.
Yeah, so right, let's talk about it, man. So we have Dante from the UK, from Birmingham, going up against Malektih. Now, Malektih, like I mentioned before at the start of the stream, there's not many players that you would give a legendary status to in Europe, right? One that's been a champion and someone who's been a staple of the European community for a very long time competitively. But Malektih is 100% one of those people.
He's won so many tournaments, man. He's won Super versus Battle. He's won Red Fight District. He's won Tekken Mania. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on with this guy. So this just goes to show you not only his, the intestinal fortitude, but just the longevity in terms of career length. I mean, he's been doing it from way back, right? So the fact that he's still here today, still holding it down on Tekken 7, the latest iteration, really shows you his kind of determination as a champion to always maintain that #1 spot.
Yeah, and even when you got people who play a lot more Tekken 7 than he has, and when they go to these locals and they play, and when Malektih does show up, he still wins. Like he still wins these tournaments. Like they can't beat him because this guy has such a strong foundation of Tekken fundamentals and tournament play that he's just been a person that's always been relevant in the community. Now moving on to Dante, we got Dante from Birmingham, a very strong player as well. Been playing for a very long time, by the way, throughout the different Tekkens, and really has made a name for himself, especially in Tekken 7, going to tournaments under the RIZE banner, using that Jack being his main character, but also been using Leroy as well recently, and just, just bodying so many people, man. His tournament results internationally have been very good as well when he has traveled.
I feel like Malektih's really good against Jack. I can't remember who I saw him play. I just remember, was it Grinny? I can't remember now, but I remember this set where he just seemed to have all the answers versus Jack. I don't know if that's something we're going to see happen today, or what Dante's going to do differently to other Jack players that he's played in this experience, but I'm really excited to see it.
Again, Jack is one of those characters that he's just been around for a while, right? So if you think about Jack, especially in Europe, you have the Emperor, who was kind of up there as well.
The Emperor, good old Boris. Yeah, true.
Boris, yeah. So of course, Malektih and Boris must have played a lot against each other. So just having that kind of foundation against the character definitely would have helped him in that. So I wonder who Dante is going to go for here, man.
I mean, Leroy's not a bad shout, man. Of course, Leroy doing the rounds earlier this year, especially we see 6 out of 8 characters in top 8, 1 character, right? Yeah. So, I mean, Leroy definitely, but he's had, a few balance updates. I mean, arguable whether he needs more or if he's fine as is and so on. But yeah, obviously a viable character here in any set.
Absolutely. So before we get into the set, we have a little trailer hype video for you guys for Dante versus Malektih. Take it away.
It's so good to see Malektih the way he does. He's so strong. A legend in Europe. That's how experienced this man has, Malektih.
Oh my goodness me!
What did he print? That is a strategy of the century.
That's gonna be it, Malektih!
Malektih will take it!
I see you, Dante, all right. He in business mode. You gotta psych yourself up.
This is why he's here.
This dude is great. You can tell what Dante is doing. I like the way he thinks.
Dante bringing it back. Dante looking really strong. He's 1 match away. But is he ready?
I can tell Dante is definitely ready.
Yo, make some noise if y'all want Malektih to win. Let me see this.
Dante's just so ready. He's so ready, man.
That was actually super hype, man. Dante, like I said in that video, super ready. I mean, all his rounds in that video were won against the wall. Guy just squashed up against the platform, man. So it shows you this guy's he's an aggressive oppressor, and that's going to be really interesting to see what Malektih can bring to the table to deal with.
Yeah, it's a great video just to show like the amount of top players Malektih has gone through. It's like it just switched to one to the other. Like it's just all these people that he's played against that are top players that he's been able to get wins over. And Dante as well. We got to see the Poland Master event there, and the Greece event, and a lot of European majors that he's gone to recently in the past year or so, and just been getting so many results. And it's because Dante, as a player, he actively seeks out top players and characters that he knows that he struggles against, just so he can get practice against them, so he can level himself up and just become an all-round very strong fundamental player, so that will be ready for any character.
That's a great mentality to have. That is definitely a great mentality to have. I mean, obviously it's a big game. We're talking about a very large roster. Each character is very deep, so I think if you want to have enough knowledge against each character, it's going to sometimes take a bit of direct channeling into your weak areas. Okay, I'm not good against Julia. I need to find a Julia, and then you work on that, and then you go in training mode. I mean, it's sometimes a bit boring, like the grind aspect of it, but what you get out of it, the fruits of your labor, are definitely always worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this set is going to be a 1st-to-7. So the first 2 sets were a 1st-to-5. This one being the main event, the last match of the day, is going to be a 1st-to-7. And we have an interview with both the players before we get into this set. Take it away.
So I'm fighting Malektih. I'm pretty confident from what I saw last time I played him.
I know he's a very good player, but then again, you know, I'm always confident against any European player.
Yeah, I'm going to be using Leroy Smith in the exhibition. That's my new main character. Well, I've been playing him since release. No more that Jack 7. You can't just easily rob me now by doing silly hot kicks and stuff.
So I'm going to play Asuka, of course. You know, she's my main for like around 15 years.
Yeah, I'm going to prepare. I would be silly not to prepare, you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully he picks Jack against me, but I think he's going to pick Leroy against my Asuka. So yeah, Leroy is just a better character than Asuka overall.
Okay, so last time I played Malektih, it was in Poland.
It was a very close set. I won 2-1.
And I lost final round. It was a very close game. I missed one whiff punish and I ended up losing, so it is what it is, but that was the first of 2.
He's a new school player. I think he's very thirsty to beat me.
So I wouldn't say I'm a large amount better than Malektih. I'd say maybe in certain departments I'm better than Malektih.
Honestly, I don't know. I played him once in Poland and that's about it. So as you guys know, I play for the Dutch Brawlers and I do believe we are one of the best Tekken teams in Europe. We have a lot of amazing players like Kyokamanji, Otterface, Mosquito from Germany, and those are all like high-class players in Europe. They can't beat, you know, pretty much anyone in Europe.
Right now, I do feel like the UK is the best in Europe. I just think we have the best players in Europe right now. Personally, that's what I think. So hopefully, I can contribute to proving that.
In words from both players, they're really interesting interview. I like the modesty from Malektih. He's very humble, isn't he? He doesn't want to give too much away. But I like the confidence with that said on Dante's side, where it's like, you know, I do think I'm better in certain departments. I'm going to try and contribute to showing what the UK can deliver here. I thought that was quite interesting.
Yeah, it is. And I think Dante is one of the reasons why, you know, people rate the UK so highly. He's one of the guys that come out there and, you know, back before, you know, you'd see these other guys, but Dante's really stepped up. And here is the poll now.
Whoa.
Dante coming out on top in the poll and almost 56% over Malektih, the
Young
legend.
man reactions, boy.
What do you think about that one, Brian?
Man, okay, so first off, I wouldn't have predicted that would be the you know, the tail of the tape, basically, because I know that Malektih has more tournament experience. He has a bigger portfolio of results than Dante. Obviously, Dante being a younger player, shorter time on the scene, and so on, right? So, with the longevity that Malektih has, I'm surprised that he didn't win the poll. But Dante winning the poll like that shows me that he's been putting in work. He's been able to have this kind of impression on the community. This means a lot, right? Obviously, whether it's Jack or Leroy, he's been putting in work. He's been getting results somewhere against good players, and that goes a long way.
And it's just, you know, with Malektih, it's just surprising me every single time he comes to a tournament. It's like, oh yeah, I'm so busy with work, but I came just for a holiday, you know, just to take a break. And I thought, might as well enter the tournament as well. And he just does super well every single time, even if he's not playing Tekken that much. But yeah, he's just a very strong fundamental player. And I think you're absolutely right that the win in that poll for Dante is because of the amount of effort he's been putting in, actively seeking out top players with different characters and a variety, just to level up himself constantly, day after day. Ladies and lads, the final exhibition of the day here for EU West. We have Dante from the UK going up against the legend from the Netherlands, Malektih. It's going to be Leroy versus Asuka.
Wow. Wow, what a set. And this is going to be first to 7, guys. Get comfy, get your refreshments, get that popcorn out the cupboard. It is going down right now. Arena stage is the first random pick for the set. And look at Malektih, S+ all over the gaff.
Yeah, and talking about this matchup, I spoke with Fergus about Leroy and Asuka. He feels like Leroy is pretty good versus Asuka because Asuka has a lot of strings that can put you into mix-ups. But Leroy, of course, has that defensive option of the parry, if used correctly, can cause Asuka some problems, and of course has great block punishment as well.
Indeed, indeed, and you can see him just feeling out with the Hermit stance there. Okay, Asuka trying to get involved here. Ooh, the back 1+2. Okay, down 3-2.
The great thing about Malektih is his experience, right? So even if he starts losing, we are going to see some adaptations. That's
of course.
A great thing
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, get the orbital.
Oh, this might be oh no!
Oh no, he missed it. Goes for a second one, but this time Malektih lost it. And what a counter there by Malektih. Takes the first round.
Yeah, no chicken there. You got to be chicken in, man. Malektih is going to use those parries himself. Both these characters have very good parries, so let's go. The sweet bang finally comes out
definitely
here.
all about the animals, boy. Chicken, geese. I mean, you need them. We'll get them birds. We'll get them birds in there.
Let's go. Next character, yeah.
I mean, if you duck, it's technically another bird. Chicken, geese, duck.
Ducking geese.
All right, here we go.
Trying to get that
4-3. Oh, uses that +1 nicely. For him ducking. Gets the wall carrier up 4-3 +4. Oh! Malektih goes for the wall splat and super ready with that low parry. No! Doesn't get the whole combo and he goes low for the win.
Yeah, he kind of messed up. He got one extra hit in there, which made the combo slump too early. He wasn't able to get the full combo, but here we go. Magic 4 to start it off into a 4-2.
Yep. Done there.
Trying to get that Magic 4 once again. Not a bad shout versus Leroy, especially if, you want to beat the orbitals and the sweeps.
Wow.
The Magic
Interesting trade. Worked out for Malektih, though.
Definitely
full combo.
works out for him. Hey,
into the wall.
And back to it.
Yeah.
Classic string to finish it off, man. Malektih looking strong here in this first game. Can Dante take it to a final round? Oi!
Finish.
Yeah, Dante usually so good with that 4-4-2, that 4-4-2-2 with Punisher. Just a little bit too late there, though. Okay.
And nice spacing here from Dante, really pacing the match really well at this round.
Yeah, not overextending, picking his shots really well, and there we go.
The down forward 1-4, nicely done. Great adaptation already seen by both players. And it's only game 1.
Yeah, final round, first game. Side step 2.
Oh, wow.
Counter hit.
Got caught there. It was a 4-4-3, caught him stepping or something.
Not the best combo though, didn't get a force back, but it doesn't matter. Malektih with a massive life feed, looking to finish it with the strings. One more hit will do it.
Up 4-3, catches him stepping right, and wow. Great momentum there on that final round, and he's able to kind of keep this pressure going, isn't he? Like, he keeps you standing, you're never out of trouble. You get hit by one thing and he's already coming at you with the next thing and then the next thing, and and that's exactly what happened that last round, that kind of steamroll, that flurry of events that just up 4-3 for the win at the end.
Yeah, even just beautiful at the end there for Malektih. I mean, it sometimes can be so easy to overlook what happened at the end there, but like going for the 1-3, knowing that he was going to step to Asuka's weak side and having that up 4-3, which actually tracks to her weak side, and it's just like, these things do add up and they're very important when we analyze them and we looked at them. So Malektih, great reads. That was a solid final round there, Ryan. So taking the first match. Yeah,
really, really good. Dante's going to have some reflection time now. He's going to think about what went wrong there and try and change it up. I wonder if we'll see Jack later if all things, if all things fail with Leroy.
Yeah, I mean, if it's looking like it's too much of a blow, let's say, I mean, I don't think it's going to be. I think he will stick with Leroy here. I think that it's going to be a bit of a back and forth. But, yeah, I mean, let's say if it was 4-0, I mean, maybe he'd go to the Jack. Who knows? I mean, but like you mentioned, Malektih does have good experience versus Jack too. So I think, let's see. Dante, I'm confident that he will be able to make some adaptations here and make it a little bit of a close set.
I didn't think we'd see 2 Asukas today, but here we go. We had a top Asuka before Fergus, and now we have Malektih. This is sick.
Yeah, I mean, Malektih and Fergus, those are the 2 household names when it comes to Asuka in not just Europe, but like, worldwide, if you think about it.
All right, so game 2 ready now to commence here. Leroy Smith. Interesting success with down 3-2. That's the staple opener, right? With Leroy, it's so easy to land. Natural string leads to Hermit stance, and you've got a bag of options. But you know, you do have Malektih threatening with the upward threes from time to time, so you can't kind of, you know, you can't really rinse that.
That's true. I mean, you can get counter hit out of that low quite easily,
Yeah,
but you got to
kick.
also remember that after you hit that low, to make sure you buffer that chicken so that you don't get reversaled.
Oh wow! There's the pick up there.
Look at the carry. Beautiful combo. Here we go.
It's a much better round so far from Dante, at least. The opener was great. Let's see what happens now. Okay. Oh, 4-4-3.
Oh, this is.
Oh, fortunate to block that one.
Uh-oh, the vortex has begun. The vortex has begun. Nice down jab to release the pressure.
Wow!
Yes. I just noticed his, I noticed Dante's name, Buff Jack.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
The good side step left.
4-4. Yep.
Okay, so Dante looking a lot more solid here, man. He's baiting out some whiffs.
Wow, down back 3. The hell sweep. Oh! And the scoop. That's going to be it. If he doesn't drop it, and he has done, Malektih, oh, not alive anymore.
The Wild 94 clutching out here. Dante, even with the combo drop, 2 rounds up here. Can Malektih answer back? The 1+2 throw broken. That's up 2. Here we go. I'm loving the patience from Dante. The little change up
over the low. Great read from Dante. Looking really good in game 2 here. Look at this domination now. Up against the wall. Malektih with nowhere to go. Oh, and there's a punish. The down back 3 whiff.
Yep.
Gave Malektih the opening.
Yeah, an opportunity now to make another comeback, but he still has a massive round deficit, and there comes the orbital once again. Dante, no round, 3 rounds straight, will even up the set 1 match apiece. Ryan, that looked like a completely different player than Dante.
That was 3-0, just marked him off. I mean, all the adaptation was there. He kind of, you know, I feel like in the first game he played this slightly larger spacing game. It was either really far away or really close. But he kind of stayed in middle ground this time. You know, he was just staying, like, if he whiffs something, I'm on top of him straight away. And he did that really well. You know, every time Malektih did something that wasn't on point, he was on top of Malektih straight away. And yeah, it really paid off.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He realized what kind of moves and options Malektih would go for in defense, right? When he was in close. And he managed to adapt to those, man, and start to bait them out a little bit and punish them. So good stuff from Dante making the adaptation there. Now I'm thinking, you know, not only about the fact that Dante uses Jack, but actually what is a lot more likely to happen is if it starts running away from Malektih, he has that pull. Now I spoke to him during his visit to Versus Fighting when he was in Birmingham, and I said to him, hey, you know, what's the whole thing about when would you use pull? When would you use Asuka? He goes, look, Asuka is a very defensive character. Right. He goes, I also need a character for offense as well. And he goes, that character for me is Paul Phoenix. And he utilizes those two in such a great way in tournament as well. I've seen him lose so badly with his Asuka and then completely turn it around with Paul as well. So
I've seen that as well.
Yeah, so I think he will stick with Asuka here, but if it starts running away from him, if Dante starts to, you know, to download that Asuka, so to speak, the Paul might come out here, Ryan.
I think we're a long way away from that right now. Obviously, you just won one. You know, it's just begun basically. I mean, they're just throwing out the feelers, getting an idea of what to do, what not to do.
Definitely.
So yeah, I think we've still got a couple of games before, you know, the potential new character may or may not need to be thought about. I think at the moment they're still staying pretty with their mains. You know, Dante with his newer main, of course. But yeah, I think this is interesting. I don't think Jack. I don't see anything that Jack's going to do that Leroy can't do.
Yeah.
You know, at least not yet. But yeah, for now, I think that Dante has a pretty good stride in how he's playing that base ground game against Malektih.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Tekken 7 Online Challenge EU West here. We have the final exhibition of the day here for day number 2, and it is Dante versus Malektih, and it's currently 1 match apiece here in this first to 7 sets, and we are going to go into our next match very shortly. Ryan, I mean, what's your prediction if I ask you? I mean, what's gonna be the score here? Let me put you on the spot.
Boy, this is a hot set already, man. We've only seen 2 games. It's first to 7, all right, so super long. But I think we're gonna see a 7-4.
7-4.
I think
no
7-4.
Name,
no name. No name. I'm not signing a dotted line. No name on there, but 7-4.
I would agree with you. I will meet that as well. So I will 7-4. No names, but 7-4.
Yeah, I don't know to who yet. Yeah. But 7-4 feels like the momentum of what I've seen so far. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, you guys, we saw amazing sets earlier. Pika versus Art of Ace, and then we saw, of course, Immortal Soul versus Fergus. If you didn't catch those, I'm not going to spoil the results. Check out the VODs here on twitch.tv/Tekken. See what went down in those amazing sets. But yes, here we are of the final set of the day. RIZE Dante versus DB Malektih, and yeah, 1-1 here. I mean, this is absolutely insane.
Yeah, good. It was good to see that Dante had that comeback, and it was a really good answer back as well. It's one that he baited out things from Malektih, and that's gonna make Malektih think really hard now going in.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so Hammerhead stage now, poking very carefully here, not committing to anything big just yet.
Yeah, and I think sometimes when you talk about the Asuka matchup, I play a lot of Asuka, and it's. And one thing even Malektih said is that you have to be patient because she has too many good moves to hit you. Even the back three that we just saw, the cans, and great counter hits as well. So you have to definitely bide your time.
If you want to lose very, very quickly, just try and rush Asuka down. That's how you lose very quickly. She has so many tools. You can just end up running into back threes, up forward threes, magic fours, 1+2s. I mean, literally, she has everything. She has everything to, she can just stand there and parry as well. She's got counters too. So, yes, definitely not one to rush down or willy-nilly.
Absolutely. So here we go. Dante getting the first round, and Malektih answering back here. Has a life lead now. What can you do? Ooh, he's getting countered. That's what he can do. Dante.
Yeah. People say that move's got no range, but it seems to work every time.
Oh, man, it's a great move, man.
Yeah.
He has the wall positioning now.
Oh, the parry. Wow. That's one way to answer back.
Oh, not going to work.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he didn't get the punish.
Oh, no. What a heartbreak.
You have to jab there, and I think that's just maybe a little gap in Malektih's knowledge, or maybe potentially, I don't know. But the cane comes out. Here we go.
Gets the stick out. Talk about giving us some stick. Right, down 3-2. Ooh.
Right away with it now. Dante's 5 rounds up in a row. Malektih. Oh!
The pickup. You don't tech roll. It's a pickup.
Wrong punish. No punish. Oh,
no. Man. Leroy Smith. Domination here from Dante. That's the second no-round round. 6 great rounds in a row here for Dante. What a turnaround since game 1.
And hey, do you know what? It's on Malektih. I mean, his combos haven't been the best. In that situation, he could have got the wall into a rage drive combo. That would have been dead. And then even when Dante went for wild standing 2, I know he's got a very short block stun, but it is, I believe, -14. So, I mean, Malektih could have got a very chunky punish there on that wild standing 2. Kind of let him off there. And then Dante, of course, as you would, take the opportunity and get the walls back with the rage drive. I mean, Malektih not punishing correctly in this matchup.
A few little small mistakes that have all added up. I mean, like you mentioned with the parry, you got to do the jab. I think a couple of things that just went wrong. That gave Dante the win. But a second no-round round really means that Malektih has to step it up.
Yeah, he definitely has to, and it kind of comes just down to like the small things, right? I mean, these are things that he can definitely fix now. Just like the combos, making sure you adapt the combos to get the wall splats. And he's played Asuka long enough now to know how to do that, right? He's kind of going for the staple combos, which you can't do all the time. Sometimes with Tekken, right? Depending on where the wall is, you have to adapt your combos, right? We'll start seeing him do that. I hope. But the punishment is what scares me now. This punishment, Ryan, is because he wasn't punishing in certain situations. Does he know? Does he even know the punish? I mean, that's what you got to start asking. If he does, then I'm sure he'll start to bring it back. But right now, it is 2-1 for Dante.
I mean, definitely in terms of the combo adaptation, I'm very sure that Malektih does know. Maybe it was just a scenario thing where he just wasn't ready or something. I'm sure he knows that, though, with the combo extensions, etc.
Yes.
With the Leroy punishment, I'm not sure what his experience with Leroy is as a character. I can't really say anything there. But yes, Dante is looking like he's sort of running away with this at this point. So yeah, let's see what Malektih can do here on
definitely needs to answer back. He 100% needs to answer back now, man, because 6 rounds straight is not looking good. At least get around on the board, man. Steal back some of that momentum. Here we go. Yeah. Good. Oh, the little shimmy into the orbital. Changing up his timing beautifully, Dante. Oh, yes.
He gets the can, gets himself out of trouble.
Yep. Because that's the danger, being too aggressive, right? And he had the wall positioning, so it made sense, but still, that is the danger of Asuka, right? She has so many counter hits.
Exactly. Great.
Good pick and throw.
Oh, 4-4-3.
Okay, let's see the combo. Yes, clean. Rage drive.
No! What?
Oh, no!
Leroy hurt boxes. What is going on?
I believe at the wall, that combo doesn't work. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can confirm it for me, but I believe when you get a wall splat and do that, you have to go for a different combo.
Down 3 or something at the end.
Yeah, down 4-3 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, again, that is a mistake made by Malektih. I mean, he's losing these rounds through his own mistakes, right?
Oh man, that was disappointing, that last one. I think Malektih got that one. All right, so let's have a very. Oh, yep. Our 4-3 counter hit. That'll give him the life lead. There we go. There's a screw. The more we go, they're gonna be on the menu here. Or goes low. And the back 2-4. Yep. Nicely done.
Very, very good stuff on Malektih. Man, he's answering back here. Finally gets around on the board after 7 consecutive rounds from Dante. The cane comes out, blocked by Malektih. And what? The backy.
Oh man, 4 splat.
Yeah.
450 plus 4. Oh.
Nice.
And just dominance here. Just like supreme confidence from Dante right now.
Yeah, I think, you know, Dante is definitely figuring out that there are some gaps in knowledge in Malektih and really utilizing that against him. Which I think
making it more confident, right? Yeah, it's getting more confident. Get more confident.
Damn, we got the special Leroy song as well because the stage and final round.
Yeah. This tune is sick. I think Sugar should be on the side dancing to this tune. Just to this one.
They should give him his cane back. If you use the cane, you get it back.
Oh, Malektih now, final round. You want to tie up here.
Looking like he was down and out in this match, and he's already brought it all the way back. Got a 7 gold in that last round.
1+2. Oh, nice counter. Super ready. Malektih now. Down 4. Ties it all up. Wow, that was great stuff there from Malektih.
Very good, man. I mean, that's the thing that Malektih can do. It looked like he was down and out in that match. It looked like it was going to be another match for Dante, 3-1. How does he bring it back? I don't know. Malektih is just that kind of player, man. He'll be down and out and just make that comeback.
It was the Leroy tune. It hyped him up. The Leroy
hyped him. He hyped the wrong person, though, right?
How come it's after that started playing, he started blowing him up? I think it was only because of the track. When that started playing, Malektih turned to a different beast.
Oh, but that was great. So we have 2-2 now. I did say it was going to be a bit of a back and forth, and it has been so far. So finally, after losing 7 rounds consecutively, Malektih bringing it back and getting a match on the board. Yes. So, I mean, after these first 4 matches, I mean, Ryan, what's your thoughts?
I mean, you mentioned the gaps of knowledge in terms of Leroy's repertoire on Malektih's side, but it looks like Malektih has a very strong flow. It looks like when he gets his stuff going, it's also very difficult for Dante to handle as well, right? So it might just be a war of attrition, like who gets what going first. It might just be what it comes down to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. I just don't know what to predict, man. We said it was going to be 7-4. That, you know, at some point we're predicting that someone is going to run away with it, right? And I'm thinking if that's going to happen to someone, it would be Malektih. He would start to lose here if he doesn't start punishing some of these things. I mean, Dante's a very clever player. If he's realized that you're not punishing in certain scenarios, he is going to start to abuse that against you.
Boy, man, I mean, after that round, might as well pick Dragon's Nest and get that Leroy stage again. Fight for the neighborhood, boy. fight for the cap salon, boy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was sick stuff. Okay, so 2-2. We have a set, guys. We have a set. This is a real match right now. This is not a blow up. This is not a 7-0. 2-2, all tied up here. Strong flow from Dante to get those 2 games, but Malektih is showing the adaptation skills, bringing it back.
I'm just interested to see what you guys watching at home. Who are you supporting? Are you supporting the Asuka or the Leroy? I just want to see how many people actually supporting the Leroy here. Is it quite interesting to me? Let me know. Here we go. 2-2 now in this best of 7.
Okay.
UK best 11.
Oh, it makes him run into the launch. Down forward 2. Okay. Back on the wall.
Yeah. Okay, down 1+2. Oh yes, good keep out there from Dante.
Dante fighting back here. Using to submit. Into again. Oh, the throw out of the parry.
Yeah. Rage available now. Malektih, what can you do with it? Back 3 gets hit.
Uh-oh. It's spacing out now. There's the race drive. He spends it. Goes low. 4-2 follow-up. And the down back 3 denied. He'd gone to that a few times, but it was one too many times to the well.
Yeah, it's a good stuff there from Dante. That was a mix-up there, and he guessed correctly. He gets around on the board here. But that was almost a comeback. You know, you always got to watch out for that down 1+2, especially with, you know, with Asuka now getting the 4-2 guaranteed in the open, because he was only guaranteed at war before. Now he's actually been buffed. So it's a very, very dangerous move.
It's green follow-up and good damage as well.
Oh. I'm seeing a lot of Asuka in the chat. A lot of Asuka over Leroy. All right, good. Hey. Nice.
Oh.
Good stuff.
He went for the parry there, but Dante smartly goes low, and he's got 2 rounds up here. Oh, the cane comes out, boy.
Yeah, this is going to be good damage. Dante's combos on point. He gets a side wall split, unfortunately, and lets Malektih get an opportunity now. Oh! What? Side roll. He side rolled out there.
That boxes.
Yeah, these angles, man. Oh! Oh
Okay.
my god, what is going on with these combos, man?
Okay, now, oh, one more hit for Dante. Let's take this one. Oh,
Great stuff.
wow, another 3 straight rounds here, man. This is looking difficult. I like it, man.
Yeah, Dante just playing really well, man. Let's be honest. I mean, he's definitely not running into these things that getting counter hit by Malektih's Asuka, right? I mean, these are the things. If you start to play defensively and you're not getting counter hit, it can be very hard for Asuka to make a comeback if she hasn't got rage. And you have to kind of commit to those down 1+2s, which are quite risky on their own too. So yeah, definitely Malektih is not in his comfort zone right now. Dante playing very, very well and utilizing his opportunities.
So if this is a tournament bracket, I mean, whether it was best of 3 or best of 5, that would be it now. You know, 3-2 to Dante, winners finals done. But the longer set encourages more strategy, gives you more time to adapt. So here we go.
Was that another no round round?
Yeah, he didn't get around.
It was.
Yeah, so just ran over him. And it was a slow no round round. It wasn't like he didn't get to play. You know, he was still doing stuff. He was active. So yeah, there's it looks like, you know, Dante's also, as well as Malektih adapting, starting to figure out some new holes in Malektih's gameplay, new openings, new areas where he can become successful in flow charts. You know, so yeah, this is a tricky one. I mean, it's one thing to adapt to a player, but it's another thing if the player is adapting with you on the fly. That's very scary.
Yeah. And I think that's exactly what Dante's doing. You even saw at the wall there, you know, he went for the down 3-4 and he went for the low, knowing that Malektih was likely to go for the reversal there. It's just really good stuff from him. He's definitely downloading some of the tendencies of Malektih here. Let's see if Malektih can answer back like he did last match.
Gonna be one to find out. I mean, Malektih definitely has the skills to do it, and I think Asuka as a character definitely is good enough. It's just gonna be one of those ones where we see what reads he can get. I mean, here we go.
Yeah. Interesting to see that Dante is playing patiently. He's not running into the Asuka, realizing that the threats of the back 3, the cans and the keep out that she has in the 4-3.
Yep.
Look at this. A very, very patient match to start it off right now.
Step 4. I step 4. Like,
wait, what's going on?
I want you to come to me first.
He's like, nah, bro.
Yeah, if you want this match to get underway, you got to come over here onto my turf. I'm staying over here.
Yeah.
25 seconds, not a single move has been hit. Not a single button has been pressed. No damage has been taken from
Who's gonna attack first? Who's gonna attack first?
15 seconds left on the clock. 13, 12. Is there going to be any buttons pressed this round? What is going on? 10 seconds left, guys. No one has attacked yet.
Not a single button has been used. 4 seconds, 3 seconds.
For a down 4?
What? Time up. What is going on?
What's happening?
What? I'm sorry.
There's no way that was a serious round.
No. There's definitely something going on here, man.
There's no way that was a serious round.
It can't be real.
Did they just time out a whole round? You've got to be kidding me right now. I need... Yo, in the post-game interview, I need some answers, because that was...
Yeah, we need to ask them.
Alright, so here we go. Down 4-3, picks him up against the wall. Oh, and there's a parry retaliation. That was the craziest round, guys. I'm still in shock. Right, there's no throw break.
Wanted to press a button there.
Forward 4. Oh, doesn't get the pick up though with the 1-4.
Yeah.
Again, a miss.
No break. Okay. Down forward 1, catching the side roll. Good stuff from Dante. Oh my word.
Alright, so Dante now goes up 2 rounds to 1. Seems that there must have been some kind of technical issue. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think so. I think that it's likely that there might not have been a technical issue there, because they went straight back into it.
Alright, I'll see. Okay, so, yep.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the back 4 in the breadbasket. Follows up now. Malektih going for the counter hit. Going for the unblockable, excuse me.
Oh, no!
Oh, the orbital. Oh, my days.
With the right combo.
No, he misses it. Dante now, giving Malektih a second chance here. Oh, the down 4. Closes it out.
Final round. Here we go. Dante, great option there. Gonna get a float. Take it. No, he's not. He's messing up his dash.
He's missing a few final Man, he's giving away some damage here.
He is. That would have been a wall spec into some good damage in Oki. And Malektih has been given a life now. The punish messed up, but Dante wasn't ready. That is not punishable.
The punish messed up on the punish.
Yeah.
That's it anyway.
Nice. Dante.
Wow.
4-2 now. Malektih dropping the punishment. I mean, that has been the kind of the tale of the exhibition so far. Is that Malektih's punishment hasn't really been on point, but he's keeping it close nonetheless. But Dante is so clutch, man, so clutch.
I reckon that first round was probably just like, it probably lagged or something. Like they probably just didn't want to play because it was a little bit laggy, and then maybe second round it was good again, so they just started playing.
Yeah,
that would make sense. That would make sense. Yeah.
That or they just didn't want to attack each other because you know when you play against Asuka, we're just theorizing here, chat. Yeah, if you play against Asuka, you want to be defensive, right? And if you're Asuka, you want to also be defensive too. You're a defensive character. Maybe they're just. I'm not gonna press any buttons. Who's gonna come in first? A big statement there. We'll ask at the interview anyway after the set.
I definitely reckon it must have been laggy, but yeah, we'll see.
No, I agree. It could be.
Is it 4-2? Is he doubling Malektih in score now?
Yes, man. It's 4-2 now. And the thing is, Ryan, is that it's been close. It's been final rounds here, man. There have been situations where like a drop punish could have meant a round win for Malektih where he dropped the punish, and it's like you can't be missing those 2-3s as well. 2-3 with Asuka, her 12-frame punish is launch punishable, you know. And even though Dante messed it up, he knows that it's launch punishable. So next time he'll be ready for it. So
yeah, definitely.
It's looking dangerous right now, Ryan.
Yeah, there's a few situations where a lot of damage is left on the table, like the forward 4, they know 1-4 pickup for the scoop. And then again, like the wall damage, things missed at the wall. Like, it's looking really difficult for Malektih to just maximize on each opportunity, because it seems that whenever he gets something going, something that works all the time just doesn't work now, So yeah. Not sure.
Okay, let's get into it. Our
combo changes are needed.
Definitely, man. And yeah, punishment is good to see that at least he's using the jab against Leroy when he does down for 1-4. Like he's actually started to punish a little bit better here, Malektih. So that's why we're seeing a bit closer games. So let's see if Malektih can get on the board, because if it's 5-2, that's hard to come back from.
It really is. I mean, if there's anyone that can do it though, we do know it's the man like Malektih.
It is going to be Malektih, man like Mali. Let's go, man.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Do know. Oh, nice counter to hit. So ready.
Yeah, it just runs into the
down. I'm coming a mile off.
Oh no. Alright, let's see. How does Dante answer back here? Side step 2 with nice.
Oh, nice. That beats a few options, man.
Okay, Dante threatening the parry. 1-3. Dante's great patience, man. Oh,
second one.
The lows. Watch
now
your
he's
toes.
stopping him getting up.
No!
Oh, no break there. Caught him by surprise.
Yeah, no break on the 2 throw. Good stuff from Malektih. Gets around the board. A bit of a messy round, but still gets the round. That's what's important.
He'll take
and Dante getting a counter hit.
He'll definitely take that. No question.
Look at the combo. That was sick.
Oh, man. Half bar gone.
Nice.
Another hell sweep. Oh, and this time he goes mid. Malektih stuck for perhaps the second hell sweep like the round before, but this time he goes mid. The conditioning was L'Oreal.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure because it's a shoulder as well. I mean, that couldn't have been reversed too. So great option there from Dante, mixing it up to 50-50s. But Malektih gets a 1+2 now. Opportunity for a big combo.
Oh, almost at the wall now. It's got the pressure going. Fighting back now. Orbital heal.
Yeah, that orbital so quick as well, man. Okay, Kane has been used once per match.
Can't use it now.
Nice. The Oki. Malektih. He needs to get this match, otherwise it's going to look like he's running away from him. Dante, how's he going to answer back? The 4-4-2-2.
Wow, 4-4-2-2 with punish.
Great combo.
Yeah. The magic was in there.
Yeah, magic fall into the dash.
For the magician. Oh, what? Wall bounce.
He doesn't use the rage. No!
And another wall bounce, and he just does it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really good timing there from Malektih. Using that power crush. It's a high, but it's safe on block and a high. So yeah, just great stuff. Knew that Dante was going to press a button or approach him. 4-3 now, man.
Wow, it's not looking that bad anymore. I mean, it's just one game difference, right? Before it was looking bad, like 5-2, that's kind of deep. But 4-3 is definitely painting a different picture.
Yeah, imagine the difference between 5-2 and 4-3, right? It's a bit crazy. But yeah, Malektih, definitely, he's staying in there, man. The resilience, and that's where the experience really counts, right? We're seeing very fundamental things as well, like his down 4-2 timing, like he's running into down 4-2. But I love from Dante as well that he's really getting into Malektih's head with just pure 50-50s. He's mixing it up, Sometimes you'll go in with those raw 50-50s with sweep and orbital, but sometimes it's going to be more relaxed. And both guys are really on an equal level at the moment, right?
I mean, I don't know. It looks like Malektih's had enough. He's just doing forward 1+2s and like, get out my face. Just keeps doing it. Get out my face. Get out my face. So
It's just another thing to think about, right? It's another thing to think about if you're Dante.
Tools. Definitely. You got to give him tools to think about. You got to make him think, maybe I should crouch here. You know, maybe I should step here. Because then you can use your tracking moves, you can use your mid launchers. You know, so yeah, I think it's a good gameplay.
Right, we're going to be getting into our next match here. So yeah, just like you mentioned, Ryan, you said that you don't think there's going to be any character switches, and I don't think so either at this point. You know, 4-3 now. I think it's going to be Asuka and Leroy the whole way for this first 7. Ladies and lads, here we go. Getting into our next match. Is Malektih going to be able to even up 4-4, or can Leroy get on the board here? Man like Dante.
I think we're going to see a 4-4 scenario. It's going to be all tied up like hostages. I think that's what we're going to see now. Twilight conflict stage inbound.
Malektih, is his experience gonna shine through here and gets him the tournament or the exhibition win here? Let's see. We're back in.
Definitely. Let's see what's going to happen now. Malektih, pressure is on him to show everyone why he is the legend we call him. For 3 blocks.
Ooh.
Nice. Slides him into 1+2.
Yep, and stepping the right way as well against Leroy, stepping that left. Oh, yes. 4-4-2-2. Dante's so on point with that whiff punisher. He uses it so well. A lot of Leroy just throw out 4-4-2-2, but Dante, he uses it as a whiff punisher. It's great stuff. Oh, mix-up time.
And 1+2, 4-2 follow-up. Oh! Wow. That was really smart stuff.
Yeah, Malektih saw that last time he had that situation. Dante ducked, and he ducked one more time, so Malektih went for the mid option. So good stuff here. Malektih starting to adapt.
Yes. Speed.
Down 4-2, threatening the keypad down 4-2. Dante staying patient, but gets countered by the 4-4-3. Opportunity now for Malektih.
Dante getting a little bit more passive now, I've seen. You know, it's giving Malektih the opening to, like, just kind of get more involved. And look, he's doing that. He's taking that advantage. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yeah, Dante was definitely attacking more. He was creating scenarios, and now he's just kind of waiting for things to happen.
Yeah. It's because he's threatening. He's threatening with these keep-out moves, man. So Dante's scared. He's conscious of it. And Malektih is just like taking advantage of the fact that he's playing really passive. And here we go. We got a low parry into a combo.
Malektih really good. The adaptation skills are definitely there. Look at this damage.
Yep.
Looking to tie it up here.
Oh, big whiff.
Oh.
Could have punished there, Malektih, though. He was quite happy to just block there. Didn't want to take any risks. Rage available now for Dante. The rage drive. What's he going to do? Oh, big.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, and the 4-2. Wow. 4 games each, all tied up like shoes. We are at a stalemate right now. I mean, only 3 games. This is the best of 5 right now. That's what's going to happen here.
Yeah,
you know,
that was messy. I mean, so Dante went for the down 4-2, 1+2 launch. Malektih messed it up. He went for the 4-2 punish, which was the right punish, I think. Messed it up. Dante then messed up the punish on the 4-2.
Yeah.
And then he got the 4-2 punish. Messed up punishment there at the end, which works out in Malektih's favor. But we are 4-4 now, right? This is looking crazy.
Yeah, so from here on out, it's basically a best of 5, you know, to get to that 7 mark, right? Because it's 4-4 now. So really, really sick stuff. I'm not sure we're going to see that 7-4 that we thought we were going to tag. Not sure if that's going to happen now. It's too close.
I was thinking in the beginning that it was going to be back and forth, but you know, just for it to be 7-4 now means that, you know, one person's
going to have to run away with it, right? I just don't see that happening. Like, both players are they're just too close to each other. There's tiniest of margins here. I mean, yeah, anyone could, like, it's even hard to say who could win the actual split, right? Because I mean, Malektih with a great burst momentum in periods of this day. You know, no one's been really dominating. There's been moments of, like, you know, just one-sided gameplay, but overall it's been very, very even.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got an infinite stage now. Walls are out of play. It's going to be an interesting match here. Who is going to take the lead in the set? It is 4-4 right now in this first of 7 exhibition Tekken 7 online challenge. Whew.
Malektih is going to go up 5-4.
Are you calling it out? Yeah?
I think Malektih is going to go up 5-4. I'll tell you why afterwards if it happens.
If it happens, yeah. I'll tell you why if it doesn't happen too.
I'll tell you what I thought, even if it doesn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. When it happens. That's it, 2 blocks. 2-1 now. Dante in retaliation.
Yep.
That's him with the second hit, the counter hit there.
Oh, tries to go
4-4-2-2. Yep, gets punished.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Punishment there from Dante.
Ready for the punish, bro.
Okay, Malektih waiting now. Dante, he's chilling. He has the life. He doesn't need to take any major risks and get counter hit. Nice jab, keep out into the throw. Broken, range available now.
Get off the shirt.
Okay.
There's another break. And touch the
throw breaks.
Oh,
And a
wow.
sweep.
Hell sweep.
First round to Dante.
Very deceiving range on that.
Yeah, it's really good. You know, the thing is that it doesn't need clean hit either, right?
No.
Which is one of the things. So like Noctis's, for example, and Paul's demo man, they need clean hit. I think, yeah. So it's a really good health sweep.
Yeah, from that range as well.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, 1-1.
Okay,
Oh, wow. From downtown.
Good combo. Oh, the maximum. The cane has been used.
The cane. Ends it off.
Yep.
And the downfall to close. 1 round each.
There we go. 4 matches apiece. 1 round apiece here. So even, both these guys. Dante, Malektih. Okay, plus frames. Down forward 1. The side step.
Oh, he got the side step, but no punish. Didn't believe he could have gone for something there.
He could have, yeah.
All right, so spacing out now. Both players waiting for the opportunity. Nice hell sweep. Dashes in. Catches him standing.
The timing from Dante is so good. He's baiting out somebody's moves and then punishing at the right time.
Definitely.
Choosing his shots. Oh!
He must have pressed something there.
Yeah, I think he's been using a lot of just like 1-1 on his own, and then this time he finished the string with the cancel.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Dante wasn't ready. Either way though, dropped the combo, and Dante was ready to punish 1 round now from going up in the set.
Okay.
Oh,
nice. Dante just super ready for every opportunity here.
Yeah, that is not easy to do, to whiff punish up forward 3 and online as well, forward 4-2-2. That was sick stuff from Dante.
Really, really good. Oh man. Well, I definitely wasn't right. I thought that the space, that Malektih having more space would help him, you know, the maneuvering, the movement. But it definitely didn't happen. Dante was all over him, and he didn't give him the freedom that we're seeing him have, right? So
Yeah.
shout outs to Dante. He goes up 5 games to 4 now over Malektih.
Yeah, so he's been, so yeah, I mean, theoretically that was a shout, because yeah, you have more space to move around. You're a defensive character. You can keep him out with the up forward 3s, but he whiff punished the forward 4-3. He baited out the down forward 2, made it whiff, and then chose to go in and attack at that time. So Dante's timing is putting off Malektih at the moment. So I'm loving the adaptation here. It's really, really back and forth. And now if us two want to have our predictions correct, Dante needs to win the next 2 and make it a 7-4. Because
It could still happen. It could still happen. I just don't. I mean, if Dante gets this next game, then it actually could happen, right? But I don't know. I feel like Malektih may tie it up and make it 5-5.
Yeah. I mean, it's all timing based now, right? I mean, he's been baiting out a lot of Malektih's stuff in that last match, as we saw, and punishing as well. That's the most important thing. The fact is, like, even just punishing upward 3 with a jab, a lot of people don't do it. The fact is, Dante was locked and loaded, waited, saw it, knew that it was likely to come, and punished it. And that is how I can characterize Dante's Leroy over a lot of other Leroys that you see, right? He doesn't just throw out the forward 4-2-2 willy-nilly, thinking that, it's only minus 13. Let me just, no, he whiff punishes with it.
Yes.
Really impressive stuff here from Dante.
Great precision gameplay from him here. Leroy Smith proving the favorable pick. 5-4 lead so far over Malektih. And yes, there's a lot of great timings in his choices to attack. Like not only what he attacks with, but exactly when he likes to do it. Both players we've seen do have successful flowcharts against the other one, right? It's not like no one can get their stuff going. So either player could still win this set. But I feel like Dante, in terms of timing, is got the upper hand.
He does. But let's see if Malektih can even it up. Hey, goes for the magic form, but no, not going to get a follow-up from the trade. Oh, man. Ryan, the punishment with 4-4-2-2.
How is he ready? Like every time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's calling it now. Look. Oh, what a round from Dante. Wow.
Yep, and it all came from that 4-4-2-2 with punishment that I just spoke about, man. Of course, Malektih is choosing to go for some of these defensive moves like down 4-2, up 4-3, magic 4, and Dante is punishing them.
Full crouch, down forward 4-1.
The combo, love to see it. Try to go for the sweep. Jab, got to be careful now, the parry might come. Plus frames.
A lot of trouble now, and there's the parry again, and it's another round, just like that. 2 rounds up here for Dante.
Yeah, man, quick 2 rounds. He got the side step right. Oh, the cane!
And the cane comes out. Oh, man.
Hey.
Good thing he can only use that once a game.
Yeah.
Cane is brutal.
The sweep bang. One more mix-up gonna do it. He gets it correctly. Malektih opportunity.
Stays alive here, blocks the hell sweep of death. And he goes for the full unblockable, but this time Dante stays on the floor. 4-2 follow-up. Dante under some pressure here. Malektih looking on the comeback. Rage drive blocked. Malektih still alive! And there is the hell sweep. He says, you only delayed the inevitable by blocking the first one. Here it is again. And I'm going up 6-4.
Yeah, on set point now here, Dante dashing up into that sweep bang and another no round brown. What does Malektih do here now, man? I mean, it's so amazing. Like, it can't be understated, by the way, yeah? Like, we know Leroy is a strong character. We know Leroy is a very strong character, but hey, how many of these Leroys actually can whiff punish an up 4-3? A whiffed up 4-3, a whiffed magic 4 the way that he does. He was so ready for it, knowing that Malektih is going to use that move in keep out on that timing and punished it. And it's just really impressive play right now from Dante.
Extremely smart positioning as well from Dante, because he's in those spots, isn't he? He's in those sweet spots where he's ready that if you do a certain move here, he can punish with the 4-4-2. You know, he's ready for the up 4-3 to get the whiff punish, ready for the 4-4-3 to get punish. Also, when he's engaging, he's very smart at when he goes for the counters, when he likes to parry. That's also good as well. It can't be bait, because if it's bait, you're going to get countered, right? So I feel like those two elements there have been really key elements.
Yeah, and the fact that he's been so confident to just run up into the hell sweep also goes to show that he's downloaded the timing of Malektih, knowing that he's not going to do a keep out move at this time, because obviously using that sweep bang, he wasn't doing that at the start of the set. Dante is very confident that he knows that he was just going to stand there and block. That's why he went for the dash up into the sweep bang. So again, you know, Dante's really got a read on Malektih right now. It is a potential for a 7-4 here. Yeah. Ryan, we could be correct.
Yeah, our read could still be there, man. Yeah. I feel like Leroy's parries could probably be a bit more specific though, because they cover such a wide range of the repertoire. It's quite hard for Malektih to, you know, even if he knows, it's quite hard to think of what he can do else, right? So I think that's something that's very difficult to manage even in a longer set. And look at this from Dante, already gets a round. Oh my goodness.
Yet the punish on the whiffed magic 4 once again. Malektih is having trouble keeping Dante out at the moment. Dante making all the right reads. The timing is on point. Down 4-2 whiff once again. Gotta be careful.
Oh man, everything working out for Dante here, and Malektih in big trouble right now. Looking bad here in round 2. Malektih unable to get anything going, not given a chance to get out of the blocks, and it is set point to Dante.
Just like that, one more round needed to take the exhibition here for the Tekken 7 online challenge. Can Malektih make the comeback? He's been here before, but Dante looking confident.
1+2. Malektih needed that. Fighting to stay alive right now. Everything to work in his favor.
Nice.
And the down back 3. Unfortunately, it works.
Yeah,
round.
That's a round on the board. Definitely needed that. Just slow the pace a little bit. Dante now. Oh, the sidestep.
What a sidestep into the orbital. Max damage here. And look at the wall carry. Oh man, catches him stepping.
Yeah, he knew that he was a sidestep there.
Step 2.
He's not looking so good for our hero, but he has an opportunity.
At the wall. Does indeed. The wall situation's reversed. Malektih's in trouble. There's that throw break.
Good break. Catches him stepping.
Esau round here from both players. Oh!
Nice.
The down 4 ties it up right now.
Oh my god. Final round here. Is it going to be the set for Dante? Oh my god. Backdash into the whip punish. Dante.
Super prepared.
Yep.
This is bad.
Huge damage.
Malektih, he's lost half bar already. This is not looking good. There's a hell sweep. Malektih in big trouble right now.
The parry. Oh no!
Or 2.
Will it be another comeback? Can he do it?
Now. Last chance to Dante. Oh!
And Dante is going to take it 7-4 over Malektih, taking the exhibition here, the Tekken 7 online challenge. Congratulations to him, but wow, what a set and what a performance.
Malektih really fought hard in that last game. That was so cool, bringing it back from the brink of defeat to get those 2 rounds and tie it all up. But that final round, man, that opener with that 4-4-2-2 punish, man, Dante was super ready every time.
Man, it's the punishment, dude. Like, we know that, you know, Leroy is a strong character, of course, and, you know, we all know. But the fact is, the 4-4-2-2 whiff punishment, I noticed when I played him as well, the fact that when he uses it as a whiff punisher, it was so good. He punished magic 4s, down 4-2s, up 4-3s, like so consistently, and online too. Like, imagine what this guy could do to you offline with that, with the whiff punishment, you know? Like, insane. And, you know, the kind of damage you get from it as well. Huge wall carry, huge damage. I mean, the punishment is really where Dante was a step ahead of Malektih.
Shout out to Dante representing Team RIZE. Really, really sick performance there from him. Very, very impressive. Shout out to Malektih as well, holding it down with Asuka. Obviously, Malektih did also admit in the beginning that, you know, Leroy is a stronger character than Asuka overall. But shout out to both players. Really, really top set. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting into an interview very shortly. I think we're going to take a break, and when we return, we're going to have the two players ready for an interview, guys.
Welcome back to the Tekken Online Challenge EU West exhibitions here. We've seen amazing stuff today from all the players that were part of this amazing spectacle. Now, we just saw a brilliant set between Malektih and Dante. 7-4 to the finish. It was a brilliant set, and we've got the two lads here right now to have some words with us and talk about their performance. Spag, what did you think of that set? And what's your first question?
The set was amazing. First of all, congratulations both of you actually for a really, really cool set. It was back and forth in the beginning. And then, Dante, you started to run away with it, man. Give me your thoughts about that set, Dante.
There was a few points, like, in the first few matches where, he was doing down 1+2, right? I was tech rolling and trying to duck it. But for some reason, online, you can't. People do lows and you just can't duck it. So, normally at that point in casuals, I'll probably tilt. I'm not even gonna lie, but when it's serious, you gotta just say nah, allow it. Just that didn't happen. You know what I mean? Just on to the next match.
Allow it, bro.
Yeah, so I decided to forget about that kind of stuff. I was running into down 4-2s a lot as well. I was trying to dash block them, but as well, you know how it goes, man.
So how did you turn around? So it was 4-4 at one point, and then after that, me and Ryan were talking about it, saying, "Hey, he's looking very back and forth," but then you kind of ran away with it. I mean, what did you do? Did anything you specifically did adjust your timing or anything that you got you those 3 wins?
I think I tightened up on my my defense tightened up just a little bit, so it helped me get my offense off a bit more. I noticed, obviously I was running into a lot of down 4-2s and things like that, but I think towards the end of the set, I stopped running into stuff like that, so it forced Malektih to play differently, and it kind of worked into my favor with the whiff punishes and stuff. So.
All right, so yeah, 7-4 finish. Now, Malektih, it looked very uphill. It looks very difficult in certain situations just to kind of keep up with everything that was happening from Leroy, because obviously there's such a large repertoire of effective tools, right? For any situation. What do you feel went wrong for you in that set?
Yeah, my defense, because I tried to low parry his down 2 and his hell sweeps, but it's pretty hard on, you know. And also I was running into his forward 2-2,
Yes.
because I tried to move and block, right? And it's sometimes it hits me like out of nowhere.
Right.
So my defense wasn't on point, I think. And also he wasn't afraid to use his hell sweeps actually, so which is good because I tried to block the hell sweep, but it didn't work out that well actually.
Malektih, we spoke when you came down to the UK for versus fighting. You know, we went to that sick place where me and Ryan got that was that a Krispy Kreme burger, bro? I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was a Krispy Kreme donut burger.
It was the weirdest.
So the bun was a Krispy Kreme donut, but the inside was a beef patty, just like a regular burger. The weirdest thing ever.
I thought it would be nice, but I couldn't finish it. It was actually kind of weird. But anyway, we went there. Malektih, I spoke to you there, and you said to me that you have 2 characters that you use, and one for defense, one for offense, right? And in tournament, I've actually seen you in person use that dynamic very effectively. If you get beaten by Asuka too much, you go to Paul and completely turn it around. Did the Paul pick ever come to your mind? Like, I'm going to go for Paul heavy a bit more. When Dante started to be more passive, did you think, okay, maybe Paul might work it?
Yeah, I think with Paul, it's overall a better matchup than Asuka, of course, because you know, with Asuka against Leroy, it's an uphill battle for me actually, because Leroy excels in every way actually. With Paul, I think I have a high chance to beat him actually, because last time we played against each other, he destroyed my Asuka. Because we played each other during the group phase in Poland, and he destroyed my Asuka with his Josie, and then I picked Paul, and I just barely turned around and made it out of the group actually.
So now Leroy Smith, he's under a lot of scrutiny. Everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, there's always an argument on every stream chat. There's always, this character needs nerfing. No, he doesn't. He's fine. He's been balanced. Blah blah blah. So Malektih, obviously, as a Tekken community professional, has been doing this for a very long time. In your personal opinion, how do you feel about the current form of Leroy Smith? Do you feel he's okay now as just a strong character? Do you feel he needs some changes? What would you change about Leroy Smith right now?
Maybe, yeah. I think he's still a top 5 character, maybe even top 3, because of his recovery on some of his moves actually, like his parry, because he can do parry and it's really hard to whiff punish it actually.
Okay.
And also to try to whiff punish his back 1+2, it's really hard. You know, like back 1+2 is a 12 frame mid counter move, and it stops like many options of Asuka in close range actually. So I think they need to, I think they need to put higher the whiff recovery on those moves actually.
Okay.
And also maybe his damage output. Is really high actually. Also with Leroy, maybe nerfs his damage.
Yeah, I see, Dante. You're itching to say something, but I know you want to say something. We'll put the. We'll ask the same question to you. What do you think about what Malektih just said?
Basically, like, I don't think Leroy's whiff recovery is that bad. I think it's more online thing. If you're gonna talk about whiff recovery, what about Asuka's up 4-3? What about that move? Because that move needs nerfing on whiff, bro. Like, you can hardly even finish it with jab. Like, come on, back 1+2 got nerfed by 10 frames on whiff. The parry got nerfed. Like, okay, I would say Leroy needs a couple changes, right? He needs a couple changes. Home and hell sweeps need to go in general. I don't care if he lay long. I don't care if he Leo. I don't care if he hacky. They need to go. All of them need to go. Do you get what I'm saying? All needs to be more linear. That's it. Yeah. Give him -12 down 2 back. That's all I ask. I just want a poke that I can use like that. You get me? Like, why make it -15? Like, come on. What's that about?
But do you agree about at least the damage output? The point of the damage from his combos and stuff.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, I think when you're talking about that, you're talking about like the unscaled wall ender. You know what I'm saying? The hip hermit forward 4 into down back. I think that combo's harder to land than it seems. But it is strong. It is strong. But like, if you're gonna nerf Leroy's damage, please nerf Master Raven's damage. Please nerf like Fax damage. Please nerf Geese's damage. Please nerf like come on, the list goes on. So it's like Asuka when she got Rage Drive. Come on, man, you dead? You dead? Boom, smack you on the floor. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, but so like you know, I do agree. I do agree, but also a change I think with Leroy that I've always said. I don't think down 3-2 should be natural personally because
really, wow.
Like the thing is on release, right? I was playing Leroy and I was using the Hell Sweep and I was like it was only until like a couple days later that someone in the group chat said Leroy's down 3-2 is natural. I said what? Like Horangs, and they were like yeah, and I was like. No way. Why has he got the Hell Sweep and that? Because they're both launch punishable lows. The down 3-2 gives a mix up, yeah. But like, why does he have both? Why do you have to worry about both? Like, you're worried about a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of characters make you have to worry that much about their lows on defense. So I feel like that would be a good change. But if you change the Hell Sweep to Orbital and make down 3-2 not natural, I just want them to buff the frames on down 2 again, just so I can have a little poke that I can use. Yeah. That's it. I think that's quite reasonable in my opinion, but people might disagree. But
I think the angle on that is to make sure that he had a viable way to get into Hermit stance from a low attack. So having down 3-2 into Hermit gives him that, and I think they wanted to, you know, because Hermit stance is, you know, it's a very developed stance. It's got a lot of options, and I think they didn't want to have Leroy just become this character that's just used out of stance all the time, like he never uses stance. So I think they wanted to have a strong, viable option from a low attack that gets him into Hermit. I think that was the idea behind that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So last couple of questions I want to ask to both of you is Malektih. I want to actually just talk about quickly, ask you a question about your community. You know, in the Dutch community, right? Like, are you proud of them? I think that they've been really improving over time. And of course, you are the staple, the person that has been at the top of that community for a long time. Are you ready to go back to offline when the world comes back goes back to normal? You know, are you ready? And you know, what do you think about the Dutch boys, man?
Well, of course, I can't wait to travel again after this COVID, actually. And we recently started with offline tournaments here in Holland, actually, for like 4 years now, I think. So there have been like 3-4 offline tournaments recently here, because we are having like a TDB league from my team. Nice. So yeah, we are getting ready actually for international exposure. And
That's
also players, of course, and also new school players rising up, like Dante, right?
All right, so last question here, boys. This has been a great interview. Thank you so much for your time here. What is your UK top 5, Dante? Give it to me.
Top 5 players?
Yeah.
Chicken Maru, Kane and Trench, Dinosaur, Asim, and it's a toss between K-Wiz and Rukang. I think K-Wiz just outplaced him in a few tournaments last year, so maybe you could put K-Wiz. Go-Sane, sorry.
Go-Sane.
Dinosaur took K-Wiz's spot. Yeah. That's the top 5, yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much.
Man. Amazing job. Thank you so much for joining us, man. That was sick. 7-4, congratulations to Dante again. Yep. And ladies and lads, I hope you guys at home really enjoyed that. That was a Tekken Online Challenge EU West. Ryan, what do you think about this? Today was sick.
I think they enjoyed the interview as much as the actual set. I mean, they both had some fireworks, right? So yeah, no, it's been an amazing event. I've been so happy to be a part of it, and it's been brilliant to have you guys all along for the ride with us as well. Thank you guys for joining and being a part of this, man. Spag, always a pleasure to work with you as well.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Yes, and definitely. Astro, shouts to Astro 10-0, to Bud Light, everyone, Namco for helping us do this and have something to watch and look forward to just, you know, during this pandemic, man, and everything. And remember, guys, next week will be the Tekken Online Challenge for Korea. Yeah. So, you know, the action is not stopping, guys. Next week, Korea for Tekken Online Challenge. There'll be a tournament on day number 1 and an exhibition day for day number 2, and you do not want to miss it, because I'm telling you that there are unknown players that have done huge damage in Korea recently online as well. So you definitely don't want to miss that one's gonna be amazing.
There are some dark horses indeed. And then of course the week after that, September 26th, it is time to go over to USA for US East. So make sure you head on over to Tekken World Tour